The long-awaited Starbase update has finally been released, and as you know me, I'm gonna show you every new thing. I'm gonna split it into two videos because it would just be too long if not. And this video will be Outposts and the new GUI. And the very first change of the update is actually directly at the start, because it is the new intro song. Listen to this. But that's not all that has changed at the very start of the game, because when you spawn you will see a new NPC standing right there, but I'd say we come back to that one later. And the very first thing I want to talk about are the new stations. They're called Outposts, and there are 6 of them in total, and you spawn them with this construction ship. It's not really useful for combat as are the other construction ships, but we know that already, I guess. And you can see space outposts, it's 3 of them in total. You have to buy them, of course, but they are definitely worth it. And of course, also planet outposts. Also, you have to buy them as well. And all of them are spawned, as I just said, with the construction ship. And I'm gonna show you this really quickly because it's really easy, honestly. And the very first thing we see is a very nice new GUI. I'm gonna talk about that later, but as I said, I'm gonna do the outposts first. This is also gonna be my first time really looking at the outposts, so don't expect me to talk much about it. Yeah. When you spawn in, you can see select outpost type to deploy, and then you just click on there, and you have a nice selection of outposts you have unlocked. And you can just, for example, click carrier station outpost, and it will normally, yeah, there we go. Look at this, and then you can just click deploy, and the station will deploy. Okay, now let's deploy this thing and have a look at it. As I said, it's my very first time seeing them, so don't expect me to talk much about it. I'm gonna check them out as well with you together. Okay, we spawn in a what seems like a control room at the very top of the outpost. Okay, that wasn't meant to happen, I'm sorry. Okay, we're back at the surface. As I said, you spawn in a very nice decorated control room. And you have 3 decks to use. And let's just say we're gonna go to the observation deck. And I should probably turn up my however it's called. Okay, never mind. There's just nothing in here apparently. Oh, damn, that's a lot of interior. We have a hangar. Let me see what you can spawn from there. I'm just gonna click through it real quick and shut up so you can look at it. And that was it. Pretty nice hangar capacity in my opinion. Pretty big actually. And let's have a look at the rest of the interior. Okay, we have 2 elevators, which is really nice. And a few more hallways leading to a lot of rooms, I guess. Okay, we have a little sleeping area as well as a mess hall with a what was it called again? I forgot. A replicator, now, there we go. Apparently it doesn't work, at least in my game at the moment. I guess it's a bit bugged. Then there's a little core, I guess. Okay, nice. And some research stuff, which makes sense. This is a research station. That is another hangar, I guess, with the same capacity. And those, we have looked at those. Yes, we have. Okay. That's the research station. research space station, I'm sorry, outpost, whatever it's called. I don't even know myself. Let's move on. We now are in the carrier station outpost, another outpost for space. I'll do the planets once after this, after the 3 space ones, just to have a little bit of planning in the video. Okay, this deck is called operations. Makes sense. We have the controls, artillery, sensors, and drone control as well. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to that later. You can see drones. Another artillery seat and another artillery seat. We have a little balcony leading to nothing. It's a balcony. And an elevator, of course. Let's go to deck 2, I guess. This is a nice room. We have a little window. Reminds me a bit of the battleship observatory thingies. And we have a transporter as well. You can go out to the main deck where you have a few drones and a little hangar spawner thingy. And if we're here already, we can just look at it. Oh, that's a lot, guys. That's a lot. Again, I'm just gonna click through it and shut up so you can have a look at it. And that was the hangar capacity of the carrier station outpost. Pretty big spawning capability. I'm sorry, my brain is just not working. Okay, let's go to the main deck. Oh, a lot of interior again. Okay, that's very cool. Let's have a look. Storage room to the left and way more to the left. Another mess hall with a replicator. And that one actually works. That's nice. Okay, let's go back. I should probably not be sprinting. I'm sorry. Let me walk slow. Here we have the elevator and another room, which is empty though, sadly. Let's go further. And here we have a little sleeping cabin with a few chairs and a table. And farther down the hallway we have a blocked off room with again no interior, sadly. Yeah, that's the interior of the station. I forgot what it's called. I'm so sorry. Whatever. Let's move on to flight deck 1, which is the same we have just checked out. Okay. Flight deck 2, I believe, is back there. Yes, it is. Oh no, it's below. Okay, that is cool though. That's really cool. I'm gonna guess it has the same hangar capability, but I'm still gonna look it up. Yes, it has. Okay, alright. That's nice. And now we're in the tactical star outpost. Again, we're starting off in the operations room with an artillery outpost command and another artillery seat on the front side, with a big staircase into another level. I'm gonna look at that in a second. We have another artillery seat and a transporter, actually 2 transporters. I'm sorry, the chat was open. 2 transporters and another artillery seat on the left as well. Then there is a big kind of empty room with 2 replicators on each side, or 1 replicator on each side, and an elevator. We actually only have 2 decks, which is main decks and operation. Let's go over to main deck. which again has a lot of interior. And the very first room we see is again a cabin for the crew, with a stove and a sink and stuff. Also, I just realized we have new screens. They look fire though. I like this. Pretty cool. Okay, let's continue. As I said, here's the elevator, and again a hallway to the left, and an empty room. So that's it. Another storage room, and what is this? I believe a meeting hall. Yes, must be a meeting hall. Oh god, this is a maze, dude. I'm lost already. Oh, never mind. Okay, look at this. We can just go through this is like a circle. The elevator must be here. Yes, it is. And there's, I guess, yes, there's another elevator to the right, and in the room to the right there is a mess hall, and then with a replicator. Was there something in here? I forgot. Yeah, that was the meeting hall. Then there is a big hangar, and I'm just again gonna click through it and shut up so you can see it. That was the hangar capability for this outpost as well. Very lovely. Where does it lead to though? It's like, okay, it's in the middle, at the bottom. Oh god. Okay, let's continue the look around. Okay. I guess that's it for the tactical star outpost as well, and I think we should now be moving on to the planet outposts. Welcome to the Fortress Outpost. This is the very first planetary outpost we're looking at in this video. And again, we're starting off in a control room with a lot of artillery seats, another sensor seat, and more artillery. It's a fortress, of course. I'd say we continue on floor 1. Which again has a lot of interior. Really nice. The very first door leads us outside to a lot of empty space and a few palms. I think that must be from the planet generation. Would be weird if not. Let's have a look at the inside, which is cool, which is big. We have a big mess hall again with a big window outside. Where you can probably see all the ships. I'm gonna be guessing those are docking points, but I'm not sure. I haven't tried. Down the hall there are a little meeting room again, and a storage room. Cool. And even further down there is again a room with beds and stove and stuff. And what is this? A captain's quarters, I guess. Really nice. With cool lighting. I love the new lighting. It's so good. It looks so cool. I'm sorry, I'm swerving off. Yeah, that was the interior of the floor 1, it's called, I think. Let's continue onto the landing pad, which again has a door and a hangar. And again, like always, gonna shut up and click through it so you can watch and see. And now that that's done, let's have a look at a bit more of here. I guess I can later try to dock there. I believe it would make sense if those were docking points, but I honestly have not tried it yet. you will probably see in the rest of the video. Okay, operations was this, yes. Okay, that was the Fortress Outpost, and I'd say let's move on to the next one. This one is called Starport Outpost. Again, we're starting off in a operations room with a drone control button and artillery command and another artillery seat. And back there is another sensor seat. Again, I'm gonna have a look at the drones later on. Okay, let's move on. This time we have 5 floors actually. So I'd say we go to floor 1, which has a lot of interior again. The very first door on the left, on the right, I'm sorry, leads us to bigger spawning platform, and let's just click through it again, I guess. That is a lot of ships to spawn on here. That's crazy. Okay, let's go back inside and immediately, again, long hallways. The very first door to the left offers, again, a mess hall with a replicator and a big window outside. If we continue down the right, there's a meeting room, a little storage room, a cabin as well, again, and I believe, yes, another captain's quarters. Very cool. Honestly, I guess they just copy pasted the interior of the last one into here. Okay, let's continue on floor 2, which is at the top, likely, I guess. Yes, it is. Cool. Few windows down here, sadly no room. To the right there is more corridor, and ooh, that's cool. What appears like a big ATC room with another elevator. Oh, I'm gonna guess this is the ATC bridge. Okay. Well, had to look at it earlier, I guess. Oh, that's cool. It's above the runway. Very nice for roleplay, I guess. Okay, let's go back down here, and I think we came from there. Yes, we did. So let's go to here. This is just a little balcony outside. Lovely. Cool. And this room is... oh, what? Actually, I have to think. That might be like a mess hall, or a room for free time with a little book. Cool. And a kitchen. Oh, this must probably be... I honestly have no idea. There's no freedom posters, so it might be a cell, but it looks more like a captain's quarters, doesn't it? I think that's captain's quarters. Regardless, we checked this out, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay, cool. Okay, let's continue on the runway, where we have the drones and another hangar module. And again, I'm just gonna click through it real quick. very, very, very many ships you can spawn from here. And I do, yes. I'd say this is a very, very big part of the station. Or of the outpost. So it makes sense. I believe that was it. We have already had a look at the ATC bridge. Yes, we had. So I would say we continue on with the next one. And just like that, we're already at the last outpost of the update, which is the Planet Research Outpost. Again, we start off at in a operations room with artillery, outpost command and artillery up there, and the little sensor seat down here. A staircase down, and then an elevator to 3 floors in total. And I'd say we just continue on floor 1, which to me seems like a reactor core and some research stuff. But this is actually really nicely detailed in my opinion. Again, it's my opinion. You have your own. I know. This might be beamless. Don't even know. Kind of looks like it, but I don't believe so. We have a few elevators here, and if you go down here, you will see very nice new effects. Nice. And a lot of space. Robots. So I believe this is like a research room dedicated to technology and plants and stuff. An airlock out to a very nice hangar platform. Again, let's click through it really quick. Again, a lot of hangar capability at this outpost as well. Okay, I'd say we move on to floor 2, which is just the second part of this giant research building. Down there you can see the airlock. Yeah, it's just a little platform up here. I don't think there's much to see, to be honest. No, there isn't, sadly. Also, I might be stupid, but I haven't seen a replicator in here, so yeah. And that was it for the outposts. I also just realized I forgot to mention that you can, of course, add stuff at every single outpost. Look at this. So, of course, you can defend yourself and stuff. And they also give research, as far as I know. It has at least been popping up, yeah. Okay, 1,500, 600, I don't know that. Pretty cool. Yeah, that was it from the outposts, and I'd say we move on to the next new very, very cool feature. Which is, and I have already teased it, the new GUI. Everything has been revamped. It now looks very, very stylish in my opinion. Quite new. Oh, 420. Pretty new looking design. You have the select jetpack button down here. You can select your stuff. Have your bio right there, your display name and your accent color. You can also click fast travel and travel to everything here, as you can see. The new map, which I will be going down into detail later. Quest tab, of course. Settings hasn't really changed in my opinion, I think, at least. Yeah. And this is new ships and bases, which shows your active ships and bases. Makes sense. You can here see all of the all of the outposts, and there, of course, if you have them deployed, colony and station as well, and your active ships. What you can now do is, you can click configure ship, do alarm and ship color and stuff, and of course also transporter visibility. I'll show you something about that later on. You can, which is very good for fighters, if you actually accidentally jump out of it, can emergency stop the ship, or as well initiate a self-destruct. You can click there, click, for example, click initiate self-destruct, and it will self-destruct it. The GUI for the ships has also been revamped. As you can see, you now have the weapons down here, and if you lock onto something, it now displays it up there. The quick swap system thingy is now down there as well, like it always has been, but now you have to click it to extend the menu and actually switch seats. You also now have a little thingy to see how long your boost will still reach you, and when it will be recharged. As you can see, it goes down and goes up again. The speedometer has also been made a bit smaller. Same thing with the controls tab, has been made a bit smaller, but still no crazy change. The quest tab is now just gone, and the crew tab has also been made a bit smaller. But really, that's it, for that at least. You now have a little mini map at the right bottom of your screen, and if you click it, it will lead you to the normal map. And as you can see, it has been changed quite a bit. You can now toggle between 2D and 3D, and it will show everything in 3D. It appears the planet icons are a bit bugged right now. They shouldn't look like this. Yeah, that's basically it for the map. As you can see, for example, the outer arc has a really cool model now, and the Starbase as well. Yeah. If you click on configure ship, it will bring you to this thing I've shown you before. Oh, sorry. Again, you can set hull color, ship color, alarm, for example, red alert. The sound of red alert has been changed, apparently. Just realized that. Yes. And what I've also said was transporter visibility. You can click that, and for example, if we switch over to transporters really quick, you can now see all the ships and beam to them as well. But yeah, that's really it for the new ship GUI. Nothing else has changed in terms of that. So I think that's it for the GUI part. And just like that, we're done with the first video of the update. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I see you in the next video.